Hi everyone, we want to do some little bit of maths. Hi everyone, can we do some little bit of maths? Thank you, those who are tapping the screen. Thank you so much for tapping the screen. Lulu, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lulu, for tapping the screen. Thank you so much for tapping the screen. So we want to try and do some maths. Lulu, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. Right, so we have open bracket 2a minus 3b, close bracket, open bracket, a squared minus 3ab minus b squared. Let's share the link. Let's share the link. Let's invite others. All right, I think we can start now. So as you can see, we have two brackets. The first bracket, 2a minus 3b, and the second bracket, a squared minus 3ab minus b squared. So what this simply means is everything inside the first bracket should multiply everything in the second bracket. Everything in the first bracket should multiply everything in the first bracket, which means 2a is supposed to multiply a squared, 2a is supposed to multiply 3ab, 2a is supposed to multiply b squared. Then 3b should multiply a squared, 3b should multiply 3ab, 3b should multiply minus b squared. So we'll start with 2a. 2a multiplied by a squared. what do we get? 2a multiplied by a squared. We get 2a cubed. 2a multiplied by negative 3ab. So it's 2 times negative 3ab. What do we get? We get negative 6a squared b. That's what we get. Then 2a multiplied by negative b squared. We get negative 2ab squared. So now we are halfway through the line. So far we've managed to multiply 2a with everything in here. Now we are moving into minus 3b, multiplying everything which is on the other side. Let's continue tapping the screen. Let's continue tapping the screen. Let's continue sharing the live session. Now, minus 3b multiplied by a squared. Most learners make the mistake of leaving this sign here. This negative affects the 3b. These two are 1. You can't separate them. So it's minus 3b multiplied by a squared, which will give us what? Negative 3a squared b. Thank you, those that are tapping the screen. Thank you so much, those that are tapping the screen. Thank you so much. Now we move on to negative 3b multiplied by negative 3a squared. So negative times negative, what will it give us? It's going to give us a positive answer. Negative times negative will give us a positive answer. So it's going to be plus 9ab squared. Now that we have 9ab squared, minus 3b multiplied by negative b squared. Negative times negative will always give us a positive. So it's 3b cubed. That is our complete expansion. So we should count how many there are. This 2a is multiplying 1, 2, 3. This minus 3b is multiplying 1, 2, 3. So 3 plus 3 is equals to what? 6. So always verify that you have 6 terms. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means all the terms have been accounted for. So we are now bringing like terms together. 2a cubed. Do we have an a that is cubed? We don't have. So we are going to write 2a cubed. Now here we have a squared b. Here we have a squared b. Here we have a squared b. So minus 6 minus 3. What do we get? It's a minus 9. So it's going to be minus 9a squared b. Here we have a squared, ab squared. Here we have ab squared. So it's minus 2 plus 9. That will give us plus 7 ab squared. Then this one is left alone. We just bring it like this. 3b cubed. We are done. That's how we solve a binomial multiplying a trinomial. Let's continue to tap the screen. Let's continue to tap the screen. Let's continue to tap the screen. Let's continue to share the live. Let's continue to share the live. Let's continue to tap the screen. Let's continue to share the live. All right. Let's try another one. Let's try another one. This one now is fractions. We are saying x over 5 minus 2 over x, bracket, open bracket, x over 3 minus 4 over x. Let's try to solve that one. X over 5 minus 2 over x, close bracket, open bracket, x over 3 minus 4 over x. Shongi, thank you so much for following the live creator. Please tell us what age you are and what grade you are doing. Carino, thank you for joining. We are doing expansion of brackets. Please, let's share the live session and let's tap the screen. All right, so this is x over 5 minus 2 over x, close bracket, open bracket, x over 3 minus 4 over x. How do we solve that one? How do we solve that one? So we say this, multiply by this, then this, multiply by this. This, multiply by this, and this, multiply by this. Now you have to be careful because this one is fractions. And because it is fractions, what do? We don't want to skip a stage. Let's make sure you follow the live session. Let's make sure that you follow the host. Let's make sure that we tap the screen as well. We are not tapping the screen. So the first one, x over 5 multiplied by x over 3. So it's x over 5 minus x over 3. That's the first one. Plus x over 5 times minus 4 over x. X over 5. Dr. Sipiwe, thank you so much for following. Multiplied by negative 4 over x. This one is a positive, this one and this one. It's a positive. Here we have a negative, plus minus 2 over x multiplied by x over 3, minus 2 over x multiplied by x over 3, plus minus 2 over x, minus 2 over x times minus 4 over x. That is the full expansion. May we tap the screen? May we tap the screen and share the live? May we tap the screen and share the live? Now, x over 5 multiplied by x over 3. X over 5 multiplied by x over 3. X times x, x squared over 15, plus x over 5 multiplied by minus 4 over x. We have x is on the numerator, we have x on the denominator. So the two can cancel each other. And we are left with negative 4 over 5. Minus 2 over x times x over 3. Minus 2 over x times x over 3. We have x in the numerator and x in the denominator. They can cancel each other. And we'll be left with minus 2 over 3. Minus 2 over x times minus 4 over x. Minus and minus, we get a what? We get a positive. So it's going to be plus 8 times 2, 4 over x squared. Why did the x cancel the 4? Where the x didn't cancel the 4. Check in the first bracket, it's x squared over 15. Here, we have an x in the numerator and x in the denominator. So the two x's can cancel. And we are left with minus 4 over 5. In the next bracket, it's minus 2 over x times x over 3. We have x in the numerator, x in the denominator. So the two x's cancelled each other. And we are left with minus 2 over x. It's okay, Shrez. It's okay. Thank you for the feedback, all right? That's good. If you don't understand, just write a comment in the comment section. If you don't understand, just write the question in the comment section so that we can help each other. So now we are here. We look for those that can be combined together. All right? This one, there is no other one which is what? Which has x squared on top. So we'll write it as x squared over 15. Then minus 4 over 5 plus minus 2 over 3. How do we do it? We can add a common denominator is what? Lowest common multiple of 5 and 3. Or you can just punch in the calculator, is easier. I'll do it the old way. 15 lowest common multiple. 5 into 15, 3. 3 times minus 4, minus 12. Plus 3 into 15, 5. 5 times minus 2, minus 10. Plus 8 over x squared, which is equals to x squared over 15 minus 12 minus 10. What do we get? It's minus 22 over 15 plus 8 over x squared. We are done. That is our maths. Any questions on this one? If you have a question on this one, please raise your hand or write in the comment section. Can we tap the screen, guys? Can you tap the screen? All right, let's try another one. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you for the feedback. If you're good, thank you for the feedback. Let's try x minus 1 over x squared. All right, it's x minus 1 over x squared. X minus 1 over x squared. X minus 1 over x squared. How can we simplify that? Now, squared simply means we are squaring it twice. So x minus 1 over x squared is the same as x minus 1 over x and x minus 1 over x, like that. Those two are the same and they are equal to each other. Those two are the same and they are equal to one another. All right. Now let's proceed. X has to multiply x and x has to multiply 1 over x. Then 1 over x multiply x, then 1 over x multiplied by 1 over x. So it's going to be x multiplied by x plus x times minus 1 over x plus minus 1 over x times x plus minus 1 over x times minus 1 over x, like that. So it's going to be x times x x squared. X times minus 1 over x. X is the same as x over 1. So we have x in the numerator, x in the denominator. So this x will cancel this x. And we are left with minus 1. Then x minus 1 over x times x. This is the same as x over 1. X in the numerator, x in the denominator. So the x's will cancel each other. We are left with minus 1. Then minus and minus, we get a positive. 1 over x squared. So these two can add up together. It becomes x squared minus 2 plus 1 over x squared, like that. Nyana at Gmail, thank you so much for following. 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 So here we are. We have managed to add the two negatives together to get a minus 2. All right, any questions so far? Any questions so far? All right, let's move. Let's find another one to do. Let's find another one to do. Mika is saying x is equals to 3. What do you mean, Mika, x is equals to 3? Are we looking for the value of x here? What are we doing? We're not looking for the value of x. We're simply solving. Removing the brackets. Now we can try this one. Half x minus 3, 4x minus 1 over 3. Half x minus 3, half x minus 3 and 4x minus 1 over 3. Now here, what do? We say half x multiplied by 4x, then half x multiplied by 1/3. Then minus 3 is going to multiply 4x, and minus 3 is going to multiply minus 1 over 3. Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining. Can we tap the screen, everyone? Everyone, can we tap the screen? Everyone, can we tap the screen? All right, so it's going to be half x times 4x plus Half x times minus 1 over 3. Now we go to minus 3. Minus 3 times 4x plus minus 3 times negative 1 over 3. Guys, can you tap the screen? Can you tap the screen? Now we want to simplify those brackets. Half of x multiplied by 4x. 2 into 2, 1. 2 into 4 is 2. So it's x times 2x. We get 2x squared. Half of x times minus 1 over 3 is going to be negative 1 over 6x. Minus 3 times minus 4 is minus 12x. Then 3 times minus 3 is going to give us positive 1. So it's 2x squared minus 1 over 6 minus 12x. Changing this one to be a fraction, it's going to be 70. Changing 12x is going to be 72 over 6x. So minus 1 minus 72 is minus 73 over 6x plus 1. That is our final answer. All right? That is our final answer. Now we have 3 bracket x minus 2y squared. How do we solve that one? How do we solve that one? X open bracket x minus 2y squared Can we tap the screen, guys? Can we tap the screen? 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 Loudest stream, thank you so much for following. Thank you so much for the follow. Can we tap the screen? Can we tap the screen, guys? We are at 1.4K right now. We are at 1.4K. Can we tap the screen? And then we proceed. All right, last one. So it's 3x minus 2y, x minus 2y. So for now, we'll ignore the 3 and deal with these ones. X times x, x squared, x times minus 2y, minus 2xy, minus 2y times x, minus 2xy, minus 2y times minus 2, plus 4y squared. Then we introduce our 3. 3 outside, x squared minus 2xy minus 2xy minus 4xy plus 4y squared. Then we introduce the 3x squared minus 12xy plus 12y squared. There you go. Wow, you guys, you can't even tap the screen, you can't even send roses, you can't even gift, you can't even give me feedback in the comment section.